everybody. It is so nice to see all of you guys. Hi. Everybody's rolling in nice and slow. I put out a notification a while ago so that everybody would be here today. I keep forgetting to do that. I am on top of my stuff today. So for those of you who are new, welcome to the tribe. I'm Dharma, and this is your daily guidance. It's not advice, okay? It's just letting you know what you might encounter. And whatever you do with that is on you. Because sometimes we run into some shady things, and I don't know what to tell you. Godspeed. Moon is in Libra. Okay, so everybody's feeling super bougie. I'm about that life, right? And this is going to be 24 to 36 hours worth of things that you might encounter. People you might see, stuff you might see on TV. It's just validation, all right? Oh, my God. Lots and lots of different validations. Couple of different time frames if somebody wants to timestamp this after it's been published. If you timestamp it now, it will be in the chat, not in the comments, so people can't find it. So you got to wait for that. Are you ready? Are we ready, spaghettis? Thank you for everybody for all your love and support. For those of you who have been hanging out over at Betwixt, that place is a ton of fun. Okay, if you want to chat with any Raven, if you want your cards read right now at this moment, there are people online waiting for you over at betwixt.me. It's too much fun. It is shenanigans all day long, and it helps you grow spiritually too. So, first time frame, what do we got? Ace of Swords. Eureka. Look, she got the keyhole inside of her head. I've never seen that before. Eureka. You unlock some freaking ancient. Oh my God, the Wheel of Fortune just fell on the floor. I don't know what to say. Eureka. You could be, I mean, the Ace of Swords is a victory, yes, but it's also like that key piece of information. And it does feel like that. Like I figured it out. The Empress. Four of Swords. King of Swords. See the strong man peeking out of there. We'll see. So this could be a, oh my God, it's like this is welcome to Dharma's Repeat Central. It is a drive-by, a slow and steady drive-by specifically to see what you are doing. So what does that mean for everyone? It literally somebody driving past your house, past your work, past wherever you're walking. It could be driving by your social media. All right, somebody here has a plan, and there's something about that moment where it's like eureka. The fight is over. Game on. All of the good things that you love so much. The Chariot. And somebody might be doing one of these, like it's really bright outside or something. You're all, is that a mirage? Is that a mirage that I see? Or is that an Adonis in the horizon? Okay, so you could be sitting outside. Just I'm not really, you could have offers. People like, you want to go do this? You want to go do that? It's, you know, holiday, whatever. Let's go crack a cold one and blah, 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 blah. And you're all, that's the feeling of meh. You could just be sitting outside, literally sitting like that. Tell me about this, the significance of this drive-by thing. I heard 414. The bellows. My nose started itching like crazy all of a sudden. It's it feels so subtle. So subtle. It's the opportunity to check and see if you're still on the board. I don't know why I said the board. You look at them and they look at you and you look at them, look at you. It feels like a little coy little love you long time. You make this person feel confused. Okay, so if there's somebody that's trying to call you and hang out with you, it feels like this is two separate scenarios. Like you're sitting by yourself. Where's that hermit card? In this particular deck with the hermit card, it's a girl and she's sitting by herself and there's two ships trying to come to her. I put it away. But it's like you have one and they're getting mouthy and mean and just getting eruptive, explosive in a way because they don't understand why you won't play with them or comply or whatever this is that they're trying to get you to do. And in the meantime, you have somebody else. You're all. Suddenly there's like bees and shit in my studio. Let me open this window. Oh, I brought all my books in here. Hundreds of books, literally. Okay. That might be relevant. Bees might be relevant for you. Turn the light up on here so I can see you. There. So you have to make a choice right then and there. And I think you know what your choice is already. I don't think certainly don't feel like you're interested in arguing. It's like there's two options, but one of them is an option that you don't want, and one of them is an option you think you can't have. So you're kind of in limbo, just sitting there like, sorry, can't hear you. Cause she delicious. And I ain't promiscuous. And if you was suspicious, all that shit is fictitious. I blow kisses. Keeps them boys rock, and they'll be lining down the block just to watch what I got. So whoever this masculine is that you keep turning down during this time frame, the one that's actually talking to you, that's my point. It's one that you don't want and one that you think you can't have. Because one of them's not talking to you, but they're being weird and creepy and driving by all slow and delicious. And then this emperor, they're going to throw out some real stuff. What if I, poof, here's a Victorian mansion? Something like that, something outrageous. And you're all, wow, things that would have been awesome for you to suggest like 10 years ago. And they're like, I have the key. You're all, no, you don't. No fucking way. No, you don't. And they're like, I do. Can't buy me love. See, this is a whole ass third party situation all day long. It feels like somebody in this moment is being presented. It's like the Lon and Noah situation. You got Lon Hammond of Hammond Cotton rolling up to you like, okay, so I can totally see that you're in love with another, but where they at though? Here's this big giant ring and all of your dreams, blah. And translate that back to your own life. Somebody's going to give you something that you want because they know you want it, or because they love you, or, you know, all the genuine feelings and whatever. It's the moon's in Libra, okay, people are going to be extravagant. And as soon as you agree to it, you're like, the first thing you do is think about this other. And it feels like somebody puts it out there like, you have to come back now. Like, you need to come back now, please. And you just put it out there to the universe. It has to be now. Oh my God. And they reach out. It does feel like that. And it doesn't even really necessarily feel like anything other than they show up. I got off the plane. It does kind of feel as simple as that. It's like you have the whole world being offered to you, and you're like in the middle of getting ready to sign the soul contract or do this change or this thing. And you're like, please show up. Please show up. Please show up. Like, stop me from doing this. Give me one reason to stay here, and I'll turn right back around. But I don't want to leave you lonely, wasting my precious energy. I can hear snippets, but not the whole song. Fucking give me a reason, please. And it's like magic. It feels fucking heckin' stinking magical. Like right at the last damn minute, and you're all, there it is. This Emperor shows up all whole and healed. And it blows your mind. It's a Tower moment. There's the Emperor again. So this might be a Scorpio. And they're like, let me take you to this place where there's these rocks and these waterfalls and stuff. Something very outdoorsy. Emperor, Emperor, the Star. Oh my goodness. Emperor, Emperor, King of Pentacles, King of Swords. Suddenly I'm wondering if my dogs are in the house. Buddy! That's 4 dudes. I think the Sagittarius reading was like that, where there was a bunch of men and you're like, no, thank you. King of Swords. Wait, hold on. Did I just say that the one that you want to show up shows up? I heard they do. I heard they do. But what does that mean to show up in some way or other, connect with you, right? Or they feel like they need to. And you get like swarmed with like all of these invites to go do all of these things. And there was like this whole line of like men that came out, and I'm just like, no. I keep wanting to push it all away for the one. And it's like, even with all that attention, you still feel alone at the end of that time frame. Might be all finished by like 5 o'clock, this particular time frame. And it's like, well, okay, so this next time frame is going to be like 7. Hold on, my cards are flipped upside down. 7 o'clock. 10 of Pentacles. Somebody might be sitting outside. It could be like dusk. The Empress. Someone could look beautiful. There could be flowers around. And somebody's like, I swear. Maybe they can see you. Maybe you don't know that they can see you. But we're just outdoors doing whatever type outdoors things. Somebody says, I swear. 4 wands. Okay. So I heard I swear. And then when I asked about what's all the I swearing, it feels like to build a relationship. 3 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, 4 of Wands. In a hurry. Someone might think you're too much to handle. You're bigger than life. Because she's totally self-sufficient. This is a woman who does all the things by herself. So having a partner would be just, I don't know. So this person comes in with this big, huge pentacle. It's like their one thing that they can prove or stand by, or yeah, it's like, what do you offer someone who already has everything? She wants to be romanced. Okay, so whoever this is that's trying to say things to you is having the worst time. They don't know how to say anything. They don't know what to say. They don't it feels like they don't feel like they're good enough, or they just don't think that what they have to offer is enough. But then I open the deck to Ace of Cups. That's what she wants. A woman who can get everything on her own and has everything on her own. That's what she wants, is love. She feels like she's half full. Six of Cups. 6 of Cups. I keep hearing, is it really that simple? Are you really that simple? Feels like you're pulling my leg. What do you mean the only thing you want is love? What does that even mean? And you're like, well, what does it sound like it means? It feels like there's just some feminine, some women or whoever in the tribe who are completely self-sufficient and have been for a while. And now you have these people who maybe have been used to being in codependent relationships. And they get to you and they're like, does it mean to be in a relationship with you that you're going to be clung to me like an octopus? And you're like, no. You keep winding up alone. And keep in mind, this is like one whole day, right? So, but what I mean by alone is you keep choosing to not with particular people. And your Seven of Swords, omitting the reason why. Maybe it's because you don't want to hurt them. Maybe it's because it's none of their business. Maybe it's because you don't know that what you want, you don't know if that's even going to work out. So why tell people? Feels like it has more to do with the fact that it's none of their business, but there's a King of Swords or something along that lines that would make you very, very, very happy. And I just don't know if it's this other person. And they keep trying to come around and it feels like fight or flight. It just feels like another conversation where somebody's like, I swear I will do everything that needs to be done in order to reconcile. And you're like, I'm just tired. It kind of feels like, it almost feels like the energy is so drained or so draining that you don't even really want to give them an explanation. You're just like, no. And that's that. And you're like, or they don't know what to say. Okay, if you know somebody with a silver vehicle, maybe blue, they are, what's that movement that horses do when they're behind a gate and they're getting ready to get out? They do that thing with their foot. This is a different time frame. This is later on, like 8:30, 9 o'clock. It's still light outside though. And you guys, both of you, have blocked each other. It's spiritually, mentally, but also not. It's been a Seven of Rods situation for a while, but you have a karmic contract with them, the devil. You guys are obsessed with each other. And you should know that right now in this moment, whoever this person is, they are gearing up to say something. And they don't want to be blocked by you, and they don't want to really hear any lip, okay? Three of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles. You can work it out. Six of Cups. And Six of Cups again. The world, this could come on the internet, but what is it that they're doing? It feels like open the gates, like they've been behind some kind of fortress and now they're going to go out on horseback to come and get their lady. Ace of Rods. Absolutely, positively cannot wait anymore. It feels like I don't have the strength to stay away from you anymore. And they know that you will accept them. They know it. 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 And they like that. And they're like, here. They're going to put the ball in your court. I can show you the world. Ace of Cups, Two of Cups. First of all, this person is not necessarily sorry for blocking you. They felt that it was necessary to hold on to their sanity for whatever time frame that was. And what does it mean to block? Okay, for some of you, it could be social media or cell phone blocking. For others of you, it could just be like, sorry, can't right now. And they took their time to deal with whatever it was that they were dealing with. They had all kinds of things to sort out in their mind space. I don't have the strength to stay away from you anymore. So what do? They put the ball in your court. Moon, Justice. I don't know. There's all this indication of all this past arguing and fighting and fussing around and being back and forth with each other and whatever. And it feels like you just stand there. You don't know what to say. And they're coming forward with this Ace of Cups like, sorry, they might not even say sorry. It's just coming forward with an Ace of Cups. There's the Spy. Chariot. I don't understand what they want. What do they want? What do you do? Can't read fucking tarot anymore. Shake and bake. On the internet. They're disappointed anyways. They're disappointed in their lot. They're disappointed that they've disappointed you. They're disappointed in themselves. They just get like this sometimes. But I don't understand. Why are they even reaching out? Other than it's time. Power of the Moon. They want to, it feels like I want to tell you everything. It feels like a Romeo and Juliet type moment where you guys get back together and explain everything that happened. Why we were split up, what kept us apart. And there's a lot of swearing that won't ever happen again. I heard there is an overnight with this person. The Sun, King of Wands. I don't even know what that was. I don't know what that was that I just said just now. Leave it at that. There's an overnight with that person. Somebody might call you about a project that you have. like a landscaping project or a mountain of a problem, okay? You could know a goat. And they're like, hey, why don't you go take a look? You're like, oh my God. I was like, why didn't you tell me you were doing that? They're like, I just had the opportunity and like we were outside and it was a nice weekend and you know, whatever. And I just wanted to, this is a gift and it's a heart-centered gift. And you're like, I don't know how to keep thanking you for all this. Like and they love it. They like to be fluffed up. That's why they do things like that, because they like the response of people when they do nice things. And suddenly you can see something, some kind of change about a house. And this person has created some kind of piece. There's 3 piece cards here. They've given you some kind of stepping stone towards your ultimate goal. Unexpectedly. They're an emperor. They can. They did this because they can. It's one of those type of emperors. And you're just wildly grateful. It feels just wildly grateful, which is amazing. All right. Oh my goodness. This will be right before the next tarot story. Wheel of Fortune, making choices. Six of Cups. Didn't we say something in the beginning of the tarot stories where it was like somebody's like offering you a big, big, big change and you're like wishing to the universe, like, please let this other person come in and stop this? Feels like that April and Matthew moment on Grey's Anatomy where Jackson stands up and they run out of, she's a runaway bride. It feels like this particular moment kind of wraps all of that up. And this person feels betrayed, but I feel like it's justified. This is a Libra having to tell somebody no, or someone like a Libra having to tell somebody else no, and it hurts our feelings. We can't stand it. We don't want to hurt anybody, but for whatever reason, they deserve it. This particular emperor is not done with you. You can tell them no all you like. They're just going to keep coming up with other resources. I heard they're actually going to do it. They're actually going to do what? Work together. They're doing it right now. Something to satisfy you. They're putting others first. And they're going to surrender. And they're doing it right now on purpose. It's an unlikely new direction. But let's be real, it's a web of control. This is someone like, you can live in this giant, glorious house of your dreams, but you live here with Lucifer. And you're all, Lucifer's really hot. This person is a master. They know exactly what to do and say to you in order to get you to be on their side. And it really does feel like if this is the difference between Noah and Lon, like Lon is a salesman. He knows exactly how to get what he wants out of you. And this woman is thinking about someone else, but where are they at though? It's like this emperor is like, well, in time, you'll forget about them. And she says that measure of time does not exist. And it feels like whatever this is, whoever this is, all right, this particular masculine that is really aggressively trying with you, their intention is to put you in a, well, I was going to say confined situation, but it feels more like into a commitment. And then there won't be any more what ifs and howevers. It's like, if we all live inside the box, then you can never leave the box. It puts the lotion on its skin or else it gets the hose again. Also, do you like paisley curtains? A little bit extra crazy, I'm just saying. But it's the difference between the one that you don't want and the one that you can't have. Or I think you can't have. So many swords. You don't know what to do. It's like spirit or whoever twisted this situation. There's almost nothing left to wring out. You have to make a choice now. Does the one that you actually want, do they show up in your fucking... I heard in your dreams. So it's like you have a viable option right in front of you and you're holding off for what? What happens with that one? The one that's on your mind? It's an unchanged, broken vase. All right, can I get one card, please? I'm sweating. It's hot back here all of a sudden. Can I get one card, please, for how we're going to be leaving the next 24:36? You might be riding around in your car, top down, just feeling balanced and satisfied with your choice. It feels like you're satisfied with your choice. Right before we come into the next time frame, it does. It feels like satisfaction, and then you have the heart and the uncommon bond and all of this stuff. Whew. All right, so I'm gonna leave that there. Okay, I'm gonna go sit outside and do some of the marshmallowing and the hot dogging because that's what we do on this day in this place. Thanks to everybody who served. Much love and many thanks and gratitude to you. If you want your own cards read right now, head on over to betwixt.me. Everything you need to know for that is in the box below. And hop on over to members for all of the shenanigans. All right. I love you guys so much, and I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.